Hi, my name is Brent Roberts. I'm the costume craft artisan and dyer here at Seattle Rep. I'm going to be talking about a project for Laughs in Spanish that involves dyeing and silk painting. This dress is unique in that there is 3 colors, and as you can see based on her rendering, they kind of mix together. There's flowers that are on the center of the dress here, and these the designer want to be silk painted, which is the process of using dye as a paint, essentially like watercoloring. This is one of the reference photos that our designer Danielle really liked. So when I'm looking at this photo, these are the dyes that I'm going to be using. These are all samples that I've made. So we talked about Kingfisher Blue. For the pinks, I don't have as many. You can see the pinks here. I'm going to start with Baby Pink. It's a classic. This looks pretty like regular pink to me. And then for our yellow, I'm going to go for Marigold Yellow. So it has this sort of pale pastel look to it. I think it'll be really beautiful. So this here is the first test that I did on the form. We're at a good stage where this was kind of my best guess based on the rendering I was given. The other part of this design here is that there are these 2 lilies that are going to be sort of on the main bodice area of the dress. And so this is roughly where I placed them today. There's a resist called Gutta, and it basically prevents the dye from leaving the lines you use with this. And the challenge with this is that these flowers are white, which makes it very difficult when your fabric is white. So it's like, how do you portray the shadowing and the colors while still leaving a lot of white space. So today we're going to do the final test with the dye, a version of the flowers for the fitting tomorrow, and then after that we'll move to the final version that will be seen on stage. The dye process on this is complete now. We actually went back in and added more saturation. One of the things that happens in theater is oftentimes the original design, for example in this case, wanted to be very subtle, very light colors, but then when you get it on stage, you never know what the lights are going to do. And so in this case, the lights really washed out the previous version that we had seen. And so I went back in and for this final version, really saturated the colors. So I think it looks really great now, so you can really see those colors. And here's the final process of the dress. This was stitched together by Christina and Lisa, the draper team. And so now we can see all the dye process coming together. You have the ombre here, the painting in the front, the pleating in the front where you have the pink. Yeah, overall I think it turned out really well. And you can see all the different colors working well together, and hopefully it'll shine brightly on stage. So come see Laughs in Spanish, now playing.